Hi Aries, how you guys doing? So this is going to be a reading for the 19th through the 25th of May. And I can't remember what the last reading was for you guys. Um, but I do see that you guys kind of went into, hermit mode after a death in a relationship. Perhaps something kind of went wrong. I feel like you're just tired of trying. I feel like you guys are the only ones that's trying for this right now. It could be that you're dealing with a hermit, which could be a Virgo. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn here, or some other earth sign. You could also be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You could also be dealing with a Leo here as well. But I do feel like with the Page of Swords, I feel like there could be some type of communication that does come, and somebody does want another chance. But the only thing is that I feel like this person is very immature in the way that they think. Not only that, but I feel like they're very like abrasive. I feel like they're very arrogant as well. And I feel like it just allowed you, like, it caused a lot of heartache and pain in the situation with the Three of Swords. And I feel like they could also have had other people involved, or maybe you felt like they had other people. Maybe it felt like, they making you feel like you had to compete with other people for their attention and for their love. And I think you were just kind of like, I can't do this. I'm tired of this, with the Four of Swords. And I feel like you had some sleepless nights, but now I feel like now that this has kind of come to an end, I feel like you're finding the strength to finding the strength to walk away from the situation. And not only that, but just to kind of gather yourself together, and be better. You're being more confident. You're working on yourself. You're doing the inner work when it comes to the King of Wands. And I feel like you're no longer in like isolation and solitude. I feel like you've kind of done all the, you had like a mental clarity break, and you were just like, this wasn't me. I feel like in a sense that you probably did contribute to it, and not being open and honest about what it is that you truly wanted in the beginning. And I feel like you lost that chance. But I also feel like in a sense that maybe it became very toxic between each other, between the two of you guys, with the Devil card here. And like I said, I feel like somebody, they was tired of like arguing over like the dumbest things, perhaps, Aries. And I feel like it's just allowing you to kind of refocus and put the focus back on yourself now, and I feel like even though this was a situation that could have been something, but I just really feel like it's with the King and the Queen. I feel like you guys are just kind of separating and doing your own thing at this moment. And I feel like there needed to be a break, and there is, at the end of the day. And I feel like with you guys, it'll get better. I just feel like the break can definitely bring some clarity for the both of you guys. So let me know how it goes, Aries. Thank you.